Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now Amason Jeffa Kingi might be impeached. If at all, the threat by Edwin Sifuna is true, because Edwin Sifuna has reacted to Amason Jeffa Kingi because
defending the institution and putting the record straight. Our speaker, he's nowhere to be seen. You don't defend us today. We are willing to move a motion of your removal today, because we cannot continue like this. If somebody has any evidence, let them present it. I'm putting the leadership of the Senate on notice. The speaker must defend his institution. He is the head of the house. Our leadership, the majority and minority leader, they should not go to those meetings to just make jokes about welfare.
Remember, there is a call by the senators, by the members of parliament, that the president must be summoned. That is what has been shared, ladies and gentlemen. But then, Edwin Sifuna has gone a notch higher to deliver a statement on this matter. And he's saying the speaker must be removed immediately. President Ruto mocked us because Kingi has reduced this Senate to a mere puppet show. Instead of protecting us, he chose silence. So that means very well, it's very simple, that one, Kingi kimo chake kiko motoni. I know Sifuna is going to, Sifuna has never liked Kingi. I remember even the first times, there's a time Kingi banned Sifuna from the Senate. There's a time, I mean, I've come across several instances where Kingi and Sifuna are not on the same page. Remember, Kingi was in ODM, and back then Sifuna, being the Secretary General, there were certain things that Sifuna did that Kingi did not like, so they used to clash in the ODM. So when Kingi became the senator, the Speaker of the Senate, what happens is that Kingi attempted to revenge on certain stands that Edwin Sifuna used to take matters ODM affairs. So I am looking at what is going to happen in future as a possible scenario of removing Kingi from that position. And this is not going to be Kingi alone. I think even Moses Wetangula should be very careful, because this is directed at both of them, because they have been puppets of the State House, if I may use that word, because this is what Edwin Sifuna is telling us, that these two speakers have been puppets. So Edwin Sifuna's guns are trailed on Kingi, but of course he is talking about the speakers of the National Assembly, the legislative wing of government, State Senate and the National Assembly. All these speakers must be removed. But of course, Kenyans know that these people have been pro-government. They have been advocating for government agendas and not their own agenda. You see, checks and balances are a part of the legislature. Checks and balances. But here comes a scenario whereby that is not being exercised. What used to happen is that the speaker of the two houses have been pushing the agenda of the government. And that was confirmed by certain statements from the Parliament and the Senate. Now, I'd like us to look at this move by Edwin Sifuna, the removal of these speakers. But first and foremost, before I do that, kindly, I'd like to encourage you to support the work we do on this channel by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. I've discovered that many of you good viewers watch our videos, but if you forget to like, please like, and don't forget to subscribe, because that is the only way you help this channel grow. Let's get to the details. It is alleged that Sifuna is going to be replaced in ODM. If that should happen, and Sifuna and Kingi are not on the same page.
There was an imputation from the chair that some of us come here to collect TikTok videos. And it is something that has upset me greatly, Honorable Speaker, because I was elected to this house to represent people, and most of those people look like me. And Honorable Speaker, I remember very well two famous governors in the 2013-2022 period who used to produce very good content. They were dancing on platforms. One of them is now a cabinet secretary. The other is the Speaker of the Senate.
Senator for Nairobi City, you're out of order. If you read Standing Order 101, you cannot discuss the conduct of the Speaker in the manner you are doing. Go back to Standing Order 101 and appreciate its contents.
It is alleged that Sifuna is going to be replaced in ODM. If that should happen, and Sifuna and Kingi are not on the same page, and that happens, a petition is lodged, then Kingi might declare Sifuna's position vacant so that Nairobi goes back to the elections, because Sifuna shall be removed from the party. Now let's take a scenario where Sifuna is not removed from the party, which I think is going to be the case. He is not going to be removed from the party. Now, if he is not going to be removed from the party, then Sifuna is going to fight from within and deal decisively with the Speaker of the Senate. Now, because that is what is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, Sifuna has referred to Kingi as a puppet. Yeah, let me just take you through this part. A mere puppet show. The Senate has been reduced to a mere puppet show. Yeah. So when Ruto made accusations about 150 million, the money that could have come from the governor, 150 million because of that impeachment. I'm not going to mention which governor, but the most recent one. If it's true that 150 million could have been shared to the senators, then it again means that Kingi did not defend the senators from this accusation from the president. If you look at his counterpart in the National Assembly, it's just the same way. He did not defend the House totally. The defense that was needed, it never came by. They only implemented some cosmetic defense to just please the parliamentarians. And this is the reason why Sifuna is not happy, because Sifuna realizes that these people are only taking us for a fool. They ought to have protected the Senate and the Parliament so that the executive wing does not take the legislative wing for a ride. What is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, is that the legislative wing has been taken for a ride. And again, this is explained in the statement from Sifuna. So Sifuna kivyake ana agenda moja tu, Kingi aende, kwa sababu Kingi ameshindwa kutetea ile Senate, na hilo ndio swala ambalo linaongelewa hapa. Ruto alichafua Parliament na akatoka kaenda zake Tokyo. Katika hiyo hali ya kwenda Tokyo, akaacha machafuko yanaendelea kwa Parliament. Parliament sasa wanaonekana ni kama watu wengine bure kabisa. Wananchi wanawaita MPs. That's why unapata kwamba kuna wakati ilikuwa Parliament ukiingia tu kwa ofisi unafanya the first thing unafanya ni kuongeza mishahara. Afadhali siku hizi Gen Z wamefanya mshahara hawezi jiongezea tu ovyo ovyo. Kitaka kujiongeza watu wanaandamana. So mshahara haiongezwi. Lakini kitambo ulikuwa unasikia mshahara wameongeza. Mshahara wameongeza, alafu wanajitetea na kumbe huko wanachukua hongo. Tulisikia hata Kuri akisema kwamba kuna wakati alipoa 100,000 wakati kwa naomba mtoe Duale. Wakapoa 100,000 wakati huo. So hilo liko ni swala ambalo litoka kwa Moses Kura. Utasema kwamba Moses Kura labda anatetea serikali hii lakini ukiangalia kweli kwamba walilipwa kutoa Duale. So katika Parliament kuna ukora, huo ni ukweli wa mambo. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.